We continue our reading of God's Dream for You, The Chosen, a morning devotional by author Dwight K. Nelson. Today's reading, July 27. His Needs, Her Needs, Part 1. Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not parade itself, is not puffed up, does not behave rudely, does not seek its own, is not provoked, thinks no evil. 1 Corinthians 13:4 and 5. Karen and I once decided to preach a sermon together at the end of a series on covenantal relationships, sexuality, and marriage. Every preacher knows his or her wife, his or her spouse, is taking notes whenever marriage is the theme. Someone sent me a cartoon of a pastor and his wife driving home after church. She's jauntily gazing out the window, her arm draped over the car seat, a picture of nonchalance. He's clutching the steering wheel, tie loosened, glaring straight ahead, consternation all over his countenance. He speaks. Have you stopped to consider how much more effective my sermon would have been if you hadn't yelled, "Ha!" That's why I knew we had to preach the sermon together. We shared 5 secrets from a book that has blessed us immensely. William E. Harley Jr.'s His Needs, Her Needs, Building an Affair-Proof Marriage. Consider for yourself these top 5 needs in the community of marriage. Harley identifies the number 1 need of a wife, affection. When a husband shows his wife affection, he sends the following message: I'll take care of you and protect you. You are important to me, and I don't want anything to happen to you. I'm concerned about the problems you face, and I am with you. I think you've done a good job, and I'm proud of you. Page 33. I read how a couple relates to each other in the first 4 minutes of the morning, and the evening sets the agenda for their entire time together. Harley's number 1 need for husband, sexual fulfillment. No surprise, men are sexual creatures. Read the Pentateuch. When a man chooses a wife, he promises to remain faithful to her for life. This means that he believes his wife will be his only sexual partner until death do us part. He makes the commitment because he trusts her to be sexually interested in him as he is in her. Page 43. From years of ministry to couples, Harley identifies the number 2 needs as conversation for the wife and recreational companionship for the husband. Talk together, play together. It's how we courted each other. It's how we keep each other. It isn't rocket science, these lists of Harleys. It's love in everyday clothes, celebrating God's gift of your closest friend. This concludes our reading today of God's Dream for You, The Chosen.